Okay, so here we are having a wonderful deck profile with my good friend Luis.
Hello.
All right, Luis, tell him what you did today.
The I topped the Fort Worth Regional here in Dallas, Texas. I got 42 out of 469 players.
Oh, he's better than more than 400
Yeah,
players.
that's crazy.
All right, what'd you play today, Luis?
My baby Hydra, my beloved Rescue Ace. Yes, it's my favorite deck of the format and still pretty insane for what it does for so simple.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Fire's pretty good. We got the wanted stuff in there as well, probably.
Yes, sir. You know it.
All right, so show his list.
Yeah, for the deck, for main deck, we have triple airlifter. He's your spell searcher, so searches your emergency and your field spell if you need it. Your triple rescue is hydrant. He's your rescue monster searcher and like has protection when you have other rescue monsters. We have triple impulse. When you open actors a monster on field, you can discard special summon and or rescue. He just he's an imperm. And when I summon him, he's don't look good. He gives you so much card advantage.
Yeah, and funny story about that card. You were kind of owning before the tournament. we were playing a few duels.
Yeah, we're practicing against Adrian, and just like this impermanage is just like game. And then with all he's getting stuck with hand traps, I'm just getting card advantage out of this card alone. It's ridiculous. And then turbulence for set for cover, just amazing.
The set 4 is crazy.
Crazy. To Rescue's Preventer, he's your book of money if you control another Rescue's monster, and when he goes to the graveyard, you can trigger one of your banish Rescue's monster summon. It's just amazing extender if you try to go for your access code plays, trying to kill people, or to control boards too. And then the Bonfire Engine goes with the impulse when you're going second. Discard impulse, summon these, and like when they want to summon monster, you summon airlifter and just get a lot of card advantage. Since he can summon from deck, hand, and graveyard.
Whoa, all 3 places. That's wild.
Okay, continue for the more SQS, the 3 emergency. Scar's broken. Love it. Italy. And then it's tributes no SQS. So
yeah, we learned very early on that this is the card that we gotta
yeah, I don't know why people keep action other stuff. So I'm like, okay, resolve this, I win. Nice. Yeah, card's broken. And serves you for turbulence already. We play the one rescue, the one alert. He's your monster reborn. He's your add a monster. He only adds a monster if I control Hydra. He targets a rescue is added to the hand, from the graveyard to the hand, and this is your monster reborn. And if you control Hydrant, you can steal a monster in your opponent's graveyard. It actually came in handy against one of my tournament matchups. And then we play the one rescue HQ. This is the card allows you to go grind. Your rescue monsters gain 500 attack if they control a monster. And then target for in graveyard or banish, shuffle, then draw one. Helps you in the grind game.
Basically a runic spell. Or it's basically fountain
for the deck. But more broken. And then for the 2 traps, we play the container and extinguish. Contains your imperm and can attack, and then extinguishes your pop. Contain if you control hydrant. The monster that you contain cannot be used for extra deck monster, for XYZ anything, and then extinguishes your call by. Like if you pop the monster, it has an effect in graveyard, one trigger.
Very good.
Good against Sunshine matchup. And then for the most broken engine, $100 each right now. Wanted.
Yeah, you should go get them on TCG Player.
Yeah, it gets you the Black Witch from either deck or graveyard. And then you can banish it, target your origins, put in the bottom, draw one, just amazing card advantage.
Funny story about that card. In our pre-tournament packs, he actually pulled another one.
Yeah, we pulled that one. It's just like, I guess it's just destined to keep having the wanted. And then have the Black Witch. She, when someone just sets the origins, good card advantage. And if they try to like imperm or Baylor, we can just have a dark or a little knight, just super poly.
Crazy.
Then Black Origins is sack a face-up card, summon a level 1, you summon your Hydra. Actually, a couple of days before the Fortuna, I read that it has a second effect that you can banish itself, target the Black Witch, add a level 1, then you put it in the bottom. And it's just more card advantage. You cannot do both, but in the other turn you can still do it. Just gives you 2 cards, the Hydra and then a random draw out of the
Did that ever come up in Journey?
No, actually never. I just keep wanting to the draw better. I think I did activate once that effect, but it didn't really come up too much after that. Alright, for hand traps we'll play Ash, classic. And then I guess I wanted to be a bit more spicy. Actually, shoutouts to one of Kyler's coaches, Blake, who told me to play Nibiru. Because I originally had Droll in the main, but he told me to be more explosive to try this. He actually came up in a couple of games during my games. He didn't win me the game, but it made the boards weaker and just like made me winning the crackback. And then for the last hand trap, Imperm. Bro, he goes nutty with the impulse because you can deactivate a monster, discard impulse, chain Imperm, and then you get more value.
It's wild.
And then for just the generic stuff, Rhoda, get your impulse or your airlifter, your 2 pot of prosperity. I mean, I could play 3, but I think 2 is a good number. Now that we have the wanted engine, it's not as necessary as before. The tech that didn't really come up too much. Super poly, just breaking boards.
What's crazy is a lot of people in the tournament were complaining about this card in particular.
Yeah, I resolved it 2 times. It wasn't too crazy, but it did its job when I used it. This is the main deck. That's 42.
42, pretty good. Still consistent. Let's see. What's the extra deck?
For
What's
the
the
extra
spice?
deck, we play Link Kuriboh, Anima to steal monsters. I don't think I still nobody with Anima, but still just good to have. That's for the Lynx ones. For Lynx 2 we play Sunla Wolf, Hira, Proxy F, just generic amazing fires. Never summon him to get you more fire monsters. Hira's just to summon more fires if I do fires or like Ash Blossoms. And then Proxy is just to summon more dragon. Okay, and then broken.
Oh,
Let's be Little Knight.
not only do we have the wanted, we have the 2 little knights.
Yeah, the deck has a lot of space for it, so it's just like why not play 2? One for the actual like aim boards and the other one just in case for the grind game. I actually did summon the second one somewhat consistently, so it came up. And then for Link 3 is Celine, Unicorn. Celine is just another extender since we have Hira and Black Witch. They're spellcasters, so we can summon them back, and we'll have exactly 3 or more spells in grave. And then Unicorn is just your typical removal that sometimes the rest graves we need it. And then the main way that we kill Access Code.
Oh,
So you just Access Code this and have turbulence and swing for game. 83.
it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, especially when they have an open field. For the XYCs, we play Abyssal and Typhon. Never summon these. I could have tried went for the place to summon this when I placed Unchained, the 2 Unchained players on the tier, but never came up. Either didn't have enough pieces or was keeping to repair, and then Typhon never came up. He was always first target. And then fusions, Mod Dragon, Garura, and then Draco's Kit. Mod Dragon you can easily do, since you also play all fires and warriors and machines. So it also gives you protection. Garura is just generic fires of the same or like the same attribute, mostly against tears and stuff like that. And then Eskies mostly against Vanadium, since if they do the bestial Dispater, thank you, and Baron, because it's a warrior. So that's the extra deck. Pretty toolboxy. I prefer toolboxy more than like with the warrior or the fireball engine. It's just more consistent. Now for the side deck we have 3 draw, Vanadium purely or other stuff. It actually was good against the ninja player that I faced, but I realized somewhat late. But yeah, it was good. DD Crow. It was good actually because I faced Dragon Link and I faced Tearlaments, so it kind of helped on those matchups. Duster Cosmic. Rescuers has a trouble against backrow, so just try to prioritize on the backrow removal. And then, my favorite card, Judgment.
Judgment. Did you resolve this card?
No. Either I was breaking boards in game 3 or just setting up trying to see it, but I never saw it.
Unfortunate.
But still, amazing. Just says no and they cry. To Heavenly One Reinforce. This is also on parts of Blake's, Kyler's coach Blake. He told me to play only 2 Heavenly because it's good, but most of the time most decks can play around it nowadays, and then Reinforce just helps you on the grind game more. Since you want to, if they mill your field spell, there's no way to get back this. You can get it back by removing and set the trap. He also is good because he's the monster you target is unaffected by monster effects.
Crazy. Make it a towers.
Yeah, make it a tower, especially the preventer stuff. Like if they want to negate the preventer, you're like, okay, chain reinforce. I'm like, it's now unaffected. And that's the deck profile.
So anything you would change about the list or anything that you liked?
I don't think anything. I'll change anything. I think the list is as perfect as I want it to be. Maybe the side deck, but the side is always depends on the formats. For the matchups for the regional, round 1 I went against Bestial Runic. I won the dice but I lost 1-2. Round 2 on Chain, I 2-0 him. Also lost the dice. I lost the dice. Round 3 Tyr Horus, I won 2-1. Round 4 against Unchain again, I lost that one 0-2. Round 5 against Sorcerer Tengi, I won 2-0. Round 6 Dragon Link 2-0. Round 7 Flu, I had 2-0 him. Round 8 against Ninja, we actually drew that one. Round 1, game 1 was so grindy. We just keep going back and forth. And I was just able to pop and kill him. And then round 9, I had no show. So that actually helped me just to a little bit of that.
Skip you right through.
Yeah,
to
I was
the
skipping.
line.
It was just funny because everyone was playing and I'm like waiting for my opponent to show up, but he never showed up. So we'll take the free dub. Shouts to everyone at Yu-Gi-Oh! Club here in UNT. It always helped me get better at the game. Shouts to Kyler. He's the one that we always play in the Union in the morning, grinding out that Rescuers Vanadium matchup. And his coaches too gave me good tips, and like everybody tried to call me down for the regionals, and I wasn't expected to do this good in the regional for the first time.
Yeah, you did well.
Yep.
Thank
you.
Great interview. We'll see y'all later. Look forward to seeing more of him in the future.
We'll see. Bye.